like the intimate squeeze. Yeah. Why do you just have a syringe?
Huh?
What's up with the
opioids?
It's like a flavor injector is what it's called. But I haven't need to use it. I got it for Christmas.
For an enema.
Yeah, that's exactly.
For like chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fill it with chocolate syrup and put it in your roast beef.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Frying Pan Podcast. I am your host, Daniel Essential Oil Sear, and I'm here with my near and dear good friend,
Robert Gaming Gear D'Onofrio. How's it going?
Lovely, man. And today we are joined with the special vest.
He's our specialist vest.
Specialist vest. Critically acclaimed YouTuber, on the rise, also streamer, God programmer, smited down Jesus on the seventh day.
Sixth,
sorry. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Jordan Pencil Sharpener Thurston.
Oh, he came equipped. We'd like to see that.
Saw it yesterday at work. I was
like that.
That's it.
That's it.
Or not yesterday, Friday actually.
Yeah. Well, as you can tell, we're all gathered in one room, huddled over one microphone like a bunch of gremlins in a cave.
It's because I'm inconvenient.
Yeah, it's... Yeah.
Or my house is loud.
Yeah.
Well, either or.
That's true.
It's beautiful, though.
We are pre-surgery for Robert D'Onofrio.
I can still speak. Well, I could probably speak afterwards, but I'm not loopy.
He gets a little raspy, though, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
You get like...
Yeah, I don't even know what to expect at this point, man.
Well, we talked about it earlier, but I'm hoping you come out as, like, Optimus Prime, and that's, like, your voice.
Oh, I wish. But
Autobots, assemble!
That's good.
if I do, though, like, it's definitely, like, a higher pitch.
Oh, yeah.
Which is most unfortunate, because I can't afford that right now.
I feel like, yeah, you come out, like, your balls are, like, in your chest.
Pretty much, like...
And they're just, like, it's over the course of, like, 5 years that they slowly descend back to, like, your knees. And then you have, like, Optimus Prime voice.
Oh, if only that's how it actually worked. If, like, deepness of voice was directly equivalent to, lowering...
Where your balls are?
Yeah. You know what? That's actually a really gross analogy in my head.
On a super cold day, everyone's just like, hey guys, what's up?
In the summer, people are like, yo, what's up?
Hey, yo, Tyrone, you trying to go play basketball?
But yeah, but like I just woke up and like I had the AC on, so I'm like, yeah, I'd love to, Jordan. Oh,
jeez.
But
yeah, we're here with Jordan. How's it going, Jordan?
It's going pretty good.
Yeah?
In college. That's it.
Tell us about yourself. Give us a little rundown.
I want a full life story, actually.
So,
that hard.
I came out of my mother's stomach, not vagina. On
C-section?
C-section.
C-section.
C-section?
C-section.
C-section, boys. C-section.
So,
hey.
She almost died having me out of the correct canal.
Mm-hmm.
She couldn't breathe or some shit. I don't know. I was a baby. I didn't know.
Oh, yeah, understandable.
She just sliced her right open. I came out, and then I grew up to be
Here.
exactly where I am right now.
It's very heartwarming.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your whole destiny as a person, is to be here right now.
Mm.
Yep.
This is what you've been made for.
Yep.
Right here.
But I like video games and movies.
Well, fun fact. Not a fun fact, but fun. Good timing. Because that's what we're talking about today. Maybe video games another day, but it's an all-movie kind of day for the boys today.
Nice fucking bridge from the boy.
Oh, what can I say? Big old construction guy over here.
It's the movies. It's the movie episode. We've talked about it for a while.
Oh yeah, we said we were gonna do this on episode 5, and then I was like, "Ooh, Jordan, we can't do it. We'll still do it in the future." And then like literally 10 episodes later, we're like, "Yeah, maybe we could do it now."
I'm still around.
But first topic is this one cuts near and dear to Robert D'Onofrio's heart. Getting high before you watch movies, is it essential for every movie, or is it just a select few? What's your take?
All right, so I know what my opinion is on this. Jordan, do you have yours figured out yet?
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna say it depends on the movie.
See, I fully agree with that.
Because I feel like when you get high,
Little
you
zooty.
want to see some fucking cool shit. You don't
Yeah.
want to see boring shit. You want to see stuff that stimulates the eyes and doesn't make you bored.
Yeah.
Because then you sleep.
Yeah, like that scene in Star Wars where they like hyperspeed through like the enemy fleet.
Exactly. Dude.
Like watching that inebriated was actually just jaw dropping.
You know, I'll be real. That's the only way I could watch that movie. So other than that, it was pretty.
Yeah, the what was it? The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Very interesting storyline.
Well, because I remember watching that because for legal reasons, none of us were high and none of us
Course.
smoke. But I was fucked. I remember, and I remember seeing that part, and I was like, "Dude, that's gonna be a sick fucking wallpaper in a couple days."
That's exactly what it is. It was a wallpaper
Yeah.
on my computer in like 3 days.
Yeah, because it was good. But
It was great.
That movie was mediocre, but I'm in the same boat where it's got to be like,
Mhm.
there's got to be a lot of action, or it's got to be like visually appealing.
Well,
like,
of course. You can't
what
watch
was
like a
it?
drama or something.
There's a movie that comes out the 14th that like Attila Battle Angel.
Yes.
Alita Battle Angel.
Alita Battle.
February 14th.
I'm thinking we maybe pregame a little bit and go see it maybe.
Of course.
Thinking that's a play.
Yeah, I've been eyeing that movie since like December, dude. Looks so good.
Well, it's the same people that made Avatar, right?
Yep.
I remember when they first dropped the teaser for it, I was so confused. I thought it was one of those movies that are like from overseas that come over at first.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because like
the
the
eyes.
big anime eyes just threw me off heavy. I didn't know like
There's one part of the trailer where she like looks up at the dude, like the one main character dude, in a flirtatious way, and it just looks like a beetle.
Yeah.
It's massive eyes.
Like just fuck. What?
I wonder what's going through the guy's head. He's like, wow,
It's just like
wow.
those prosthetics.
those eyes take up half your fucking face.
Yeah, another great movie for it. All the Marvel movies, I think, is except for a couple.
Doctor Strange was a trip.
Yeah.
Dormammu. That part fucked me
Well,
up.
no, the scene where a spoiler, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
The scene where like the head of their little organization threw Doctor Strange like back in time and shit, where he
Oh,
was
he's,
like
like-
tripping through.
Yeah, like she
That
shows
was
him.
just whack.
Yeah, I remember like fucking like swinging my head back and forth. Where are we going?
Why are we going so fast?
We're going so fucking fast, bro.
So, bottom line, watching movies high, it depends on the movie.
Yeah.
Definitely
But,
can't
like,
be a drama, can't be like a rom-com.
Yeah, because like I think it can like take away from a lot of things. Like personally, Whiplash. That's one of my favorite movies, and I think I can't watch that high.
Interesting.
Mostly because he screams a lot, and it probably throw me off.
Yeah, I can
But-
see that.
So like any movie where you kind of like want to pay attention, or you think like, oh, that's gonna come up later.
I feel like any movie that is supposed to elicit like an emotional response that's not either awe or comedy probably wouldn't be good.
Yeah, no, I agree to that.
I'm not trying to be sad and high. You feel?
Yeah, no, 'cause
No, that's
it
not-
amplifies.
That is
Yeah.
That's not a power couple.
No, it's not.
Probably as worse as it gets.
High and sad.
Yeah.
That's the 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
That's the I'm going to bed early. Good night.
One thing I will say though is if you know a movie is going to be like bad in the beginning,
Oh yeah.
like Aquaman, I thought if you watch it high, you'll laugh more than if you watch it not high because so much dumb shit happens
Oh my god.
that you're like even your high self can predict it. You're like explosion, boom.
Yeah.
You're like wow, that was super hard to predict.
Dude, I love fucking Aquaman because literally every single transition, they're like, take a guess, take a guess, take a guess. Bam! Explosion! It's like, oh, get ready for the next one. We're going to switch it up. Another one!
Jesus Christ.
Also, just like the story in that movie was, they were like reaching every single corner of the universe. And
It was a
just
spider web.
All throughout the movie, Jordan and I kept looking at each other at every cliche moment, like, that's another one.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's another
Another
one.
cliche.
That's another one.
Also, the fact that like Jason Momoa was just like a walking dumpster fire, and then I don't remember who the like supporting actress for him was, but she's like, "We gotta go this way, Jason." And he's like,
I gotta go this way. Well, he kind of owned that, though, which I really liked in Aquaman, was the whole, like, I don't know how to save the world. I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'll do it.
"That's true."
I don't like how the cliche they grow together slowly throughout the mission, even though they're sharing like no actual emotional experiences. But
Yeah.
at the end, they're like,
Like,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
fighting, like, 20 guys, and he happens to right hook one that's about to right hook her. It's like, No shit.
And she's like, oh, I just finished.
Yeah.
I want him. GG.
Yeah. GG.
That's really what it was like, though.
Oh, yeah.
It was definitely a forced romantic subplot.
Yeah, well, I feel like you gotta have one. And then his mom just comes out of fucking...
Oh, that was
dude.
hysterical.
I've been here for 30 years. Can't get out of here, but I don't gotta pay child support, so we good. Alright.
Jeez. I love that. That's like his whole reason. Like, you killed my mom.
Yeah.
Dirty bastard.
Yeah.
He's like, she was my mom, too, so I'm mad at her.
Yeah, I also like that, like how it's an Aquaman tangent now, but like how the dad was like, he went to the dock every day for 20 years, and I'm like, it's not, like, that's that difficult. It's cool, but like, you can walk to the end of your pier, look at the ocean, because that still looks good.
I mean, considering he did live actually on the pier itself, so...
Well, okay, my thing also that in the beginning, picks her up, she tries to kill him or something, like she gets him in a chokehold, and then they're like, I love you.
Guy's insatiable, what can you say?
That's the romance.
Yeah.
That's the romance, bro. That's how it happens. I'm just waiting for my girl to try and choke me out so I can fall in love.
She has to know, like,
No,
nothing about the world.
Yeah.
And she has to wash up on the ocean, like, fucking dead.
Precisely. Well, I don't really like the ocean, so maybe, like, fall out of the sky or some shit.
Yeah, if she makes it.
Yeah.
Yeah, or, like, crawl through the ground.
Just, like, punches up a manhole and just slithers out.
Just comes out of the... My angel!
Baby!
Just covered in dirt. You're like, could that be my wife in a couple of years? Yeah.
Yeah.
She's pretty fucking dirty right now, so I'm not around.
Yeah, a couple showers. I think we're in there. Alright.
Jeez.
Moving on. Let's talk favorite movies.
Favorite movies. Dan, you said yours was Whiplash, one of your favorites, right?
Yeah.
That's the one with the more tempo or whatever?
Yeah.
No.
That's the meme.
It's the drummer.
The drummer, more tempo. I forget. Simmons. I don't remember his first. It's like two initials.
Keith Simmons?
I think it's like J.K. Simmons.
Regardless,
Yeah.
it's a great movie. If you guys haven't seen it, place it highly on your list. It's a drama, thriller-ish.
I'd say
Suspense.
Suspense,
thriller kind of
yeah.
deal. I don't know. It doesn't like fit a genre. It's just kind of like it's weirdly unique.
It specializes in human relations, which is nice.
Shows how much can go wrong
Yeah.
in the sequence of days.
Well, it's like he's like shitting on the kids, and then everyone's like, "Oh, it's fine," and then it's like, "Oh yeah, he died in a car accident." It's like, no, that dude fucking killed himself because of him, and I'm like, "Oh my god."
Jeez. So Whiplash,
Mine is Baby Driver.
Baby Driver.
Baby Driver.
So I haven't actually seen Baby Driver, but I've heard a decent bit about it.
Dude.
It's like I've heard the way the music goes with like the fighting and the action scenes and how it's the music is specifically timed for all the things that happen.
Yeah, so
that's true.
Yeah, what I'll say about it is, without spoiling it, he has a hearing problem that he needs to listen to music like all day, and you're listening to whatever he's listening to at all times.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And everything like syncs up with audio. Like the driving, close to like if I put my phone on the table, that'll sync up to the beat for the most part.
Yeah.
It's a fucking great film.
So you're telling me though, Baby Driver isn't like Boss Baby? It's not nothing similar.
No, it's not Boss Baby.
Nothing similar.
No, Baby Driver.
It's not a.
He's not a baby. He's
It's not a toddler just driving a limo or something.
He's like 20. He's like 20, 21.
Ansel
Ansel
Elgort
or something like
they
that. Yeah.
me. But yeah, and there's like there's one fight scene where like it's like a shootout and like the bullets go in time with the beat.
Oh, that's
and
actually
it's fucking sick.
Sounds like I
Yeah. And then the whole opening sequence is so good too. Where it's like where it pans up the like the building and then it's the kind of matches with the road and shit.
Yeah.
It's so good. You have to watch
Well,
it.
one thing I can say, even though I haven't seen it, is I've listened to the soundtrack because of this guy right here.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty banger of a soundtrack.
It's so good.
I drive to Bell Bottoms now.
Yeah.
It's so great.
You're on the highway and you're like, oh, I gotta get 2 lanes over.
Just whipping at 120.
And I put on the windshield wipers the second he does as well.
You're like fucking with your e-brake and
Yeah.
your fucking your Prindle.
Your Prindle.
Like even though it's just fucking
Oh, yeah,
up
just
your gears and shit. You're
It like zooms out to a wide angle of you, and you're just fucking like cutting off 30 people at once.
Actually, just a risk on the road.
Popping off, yeah.
How about you, Bobby? What do you got?
You know, I'm gonna go cliche. Avatar. I still can't get over how good Avatar was,
Like-
and I don't mean
The live action Airbender?
the live action Airbender because that
Really?
was
There's a different.
that didn't
there's a different
happen.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got these blue people in it, right?
Are you talking like the people that wear blue in Avatar? Like I think you're. Thinking
No. So like they got like blue skin, right? They're essentially like blue, like almost like indigenous Native American type. I feel like that's their influence.
Okay.
So that-
It's on another planet. So a human goes to this planet. He becomes a blue person, and he's like,
I want to fuck the blue people.
I want
Essentially.
kind of. It's like, no, if you haven't seen Avatar though, you really should see it by now. It's
that came out like 10 years ago.
2009. So yeah,
Okay, 10 years ago, yeah.
and
Still waiting on the sequel, baby.
it's
I
honestly
mean,
worth the wait. It's the movie's just fantastic.
They took a really long time making it, if I remember correctly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I feel like it was like years and years. So
And like
the sequel's gonna take just as long, probably.
yeah, and like for its time, it was fucking insane.
It was so
I
good.
mean,
looking
that is
for
the
its time.
only movie that I would say like IMAX 3D was genuinely like life changing from just regular
you?
watching it. Yeah, watching it in the theaters, full balls to the walls 3D was absolutely insane.
Well, that's like we can get into that later, but we will get into that later. But like I was thinking for A Quiet Place when we went to go see it, like I couldn't watch that. I think like here.
in house because like just the setting itself, or you set up the setting by just complete dark.
Yeah, like
And then-
black out the windows, get
Yeah.
fucking bass boosted.
Yeah.
Another top tier for me was the new Blade Runner. I don't know why, but like that
You
movie's
like that,
so
huh?
visually appeasing.
Oh, the aesthetic is great.
Appeasing.
Yeah.
Visually
yeah, yeah,
appeasing.
Yeah, you got me.
Visually
But
appeasing.
it looks so fucking good, and I love. Fuck, what's his name?
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling. I want to say Ryan Reynolds, then I want to say Jake Gyllenhaal, and I couldn't read the
You know,
middle.
I search for every one of those names every time. I run through that same list.
Yeah.
It's the actor list is the only thing you know.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
one big list of names.
But I don't know why. Like I don't think it was that great of a movie, but I just still really liked it.
Well, I mean, all the visuals, like you said, were appeasing.
Yeah.
It had a good plot to follow,
Mhm.
and I thought the soundtrack was good too. Like those
Oh,
fucking
that's-
random noises
Yeah.
as you were flying through the city was like lit. It was
Well,
super nice.
specifically that like a nightclub-esque city, that red light district that he was going through was actually crazy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's so good. Because I've heard so many mixed things about it, but still, I'd put it fucking top 3.
hmm
Uh,
Top 3. Interesting. Okay. What about you, Jordan? You got another favorite that it's worth talking about?
I mean, we can go into like favorites growing up, you know,
no, that's true.
instead because I put Harry Potter. Harry Potter's
Oh, of course. It's got it.
Yeah.
It's like
too much.
it's just a great movie series to grow up with.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Like being able to go like every year and a half to go see the new Harry Potter movie growing up was like an event for our family.
See, that wasn't even it for me as well. Like, I didn't even start watching them when they came out until
Like the
number
fifth
the sixth, the
Same.
sixth one.
same.
The
I
fourth
would-
is when I started.
The only Harry Potter I got as a kid was the ABC Family Weekend Nights.
Oh,
They
heck
would fucking
yes.
spam them. They would
Yes.
spam them, and I would sit on my couch for the entire weekend and not move and just watch Harry Potter.
Yeah.
It was great.
Oh, I love that. Like Thanksgiving weekend, you're just loaf there from like Friday to
Yeah.
Sunday, just
Mhm.
watching Harry Potter.
It was great.
And then I like when they like would pepper in the Lord of the Rings trilogy or something.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, a little douse that.
ABC used to come in clutch, honestly.
No, I agree though. Harry Potter, it growing up with it and even not growing up with it, it was just great movies to have around as a kid.
Yeah. And like when I watch it now, I see like what they try to teach the younger audience
Mhm.
as they show the movie. It's like straight up teaching morals all
Mm.
day and casting spells.
It's kind of
Best of both worlds.
Yeah, I was gonna say best of both worlds.
Killing
that.
We'll cut that one. We'll cut that one.
But
I like how George stared so
Yeah.
deeply into
yeah,
my
he
eyes.
was like, "Can I say that one?"
I'm like, permission?
Yeah.
And in my eyes, I saw permission granted. I was like,
Yeah. No, I respect it. But did you have like a favorite one out of How many were there? Like 8?
There's 8.
Yeah.
Personally, Goblet of Fire is probably my favorite.
The Goblet of Fire, I'd say in the first half of them, and then it goes the last one.
Yeah.
Harry Potter definitely always too.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, they definitely went from like a very high to like a kind of low. Like it didn't like plummet, but it was like a steady for me.
I feel like it was just very hard to like keep it up.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Cause like, going along with we grew up with it, so we're growing older as the movies are coming out. So
that's true.
They have to drop higher rated stuff, and it was like pretty brutal towards the end.
Oh yeah.
The Snape getting killed.
Yeah.
By the snake.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Even like
sad.
Even because I haven't read the books at the time when I first saw the Half-Blood Prince when spoiler alert, Dumbledore dies.
Yeah.
So that scene alone was like traumatic to like what was it, like 11 or 12-year-old me?
Yep.
When that movie came out, I was like, holy shit! People die in Harry Potter?
Well, yeah, I was like, I didn't know Dumbledore could die.
Yeah.
These people.
Yeah, we learned about the killing curse in like the earlier movies.
Yeah.
Like, nobody ever uses it. Well, Voldemort's dead.
Then again, though, they did have the running theme of, hey, everything surrounding the school will kill you.
Yeah, literally.
So,
what was it? When was the first movie when the Dementors like showed up? Because those
3.
used to scare
That
the
was 3.
shit out of me.
I actually watched 3 a couple weeks ago. It was good.
Professor Lupin, man.
Yep.
I love Harry Potter. It's just a very... I'm just very glad I grew up with it coming out.
Oh, I agree. How do you feel about the new shit that they got?
The Fantastic Beasts one?
Yeah.
I liked the first, and I thought the second one was... they reached too much.
I think the first one, it was cute. The second one, nope.
I feel like
thank you.
They need to try to make a Harry Potter for the next generation, but instead... They're like, fuck it, we're keeping it for the old generation, and it didn't work.
No,
it really didn't work.
Yeah.
It was. I'd go on a tangent. It bothered me so much.
It was too hard to follow. Specifically, that one point where the dude is just explaining the whole family tree
for no fucking reason.
and you're like.
Yeah, literally.
Nobody could see that, but I was like dashing my head around trying to follow what he was saying about the family.
I love that, trying to do the actual movements.
Yeah,
like,
nobody can see
Jordan,
it.
they can't see you. Yeah. They can't see you.
I do this shit all the time when we record. Is like I'll make like hand gestures and shit, and then I'm like,
most definitely.
They're to me.
Like
that's fine.
When we're reading the article, I'll point at my screen. I'll be like, yeah, right here. And I'll be like, oh
yeah.
wait.
That's what I picture you doing, but I didn't know you actually did.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Another movie series that I like, it's pretty mediocre now in hindsight because I feel like they didn't age that well. But I said it before, Lord of the Rings. It's very nerdy, but the Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, I just felt was just such a comforting like fantasy pick for movies.
Yeah.
Because you get like a little bit of everything, and it doesn't go too far in one direction, doesn't go too far in the other.
Yeah.
It's just so easy to watch if you're not like a fantasy type of person.
Good stuff to look at. Good story.
Yeah.
Doesn't get too dark towards the end.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, didn't really age well visually.
Yeah.
But...
I mean, you could say the same thing about Harry Potter.
I mean...
just because it came out way back.
of course.
I saw Fellowship of the Ring like 3 months ago. Like I forget what the last guy's... The final boss, the lava guy that kills Gandalf. I forgot his name,
Air
but
quotes.
He didn't look that bad. Like you were
oh no,
yeah,
of course
fine.
not. I was saying more like the cinematography more than anything.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like you could tell it was dated.
They did with The Hobbit though.
The Hobbit
cinematography was great.
Gosh, Benedict Cumberbatch did a great job as Smaug for the voice acting and stuff. Do you know a lot of the face and stuff was motion cap as well?
Yeah.
So like he did a lot of the faces for it as well. Like they put the polka dots on his face and stuff, and he was just moving his face while he's doing the, the deep dragon voice. I was gonna try and do my impression of it, but I figured I'd just start coughing.
Yeah, your tonsils will shoot you.
Not even that. Like I feel like my back of my throat is just a bitch lately. It's like, hey, too cold, you're coughing. Too hot, you're coughing. And guess what? Breathe in a little too hard.
Okay.
You're coughing.
Might be the tonsils, or maybe it's just a brain defect. It's hard to say.
I feel like I like to think it's just natural selection, and it's just the universe's way of telling me, hey, you're pretty insignificant, and you'll probably just die from a natural cause that's an inconvenience to everyone else.
Thunderstorm, not even a falling tree, but a flying tree from 3 states over just comes and slams right in the living room.
Yeah, of course. Or like a part will break off like an airplane going above my house and just I don't know.
Miss everything, but come right into the basement and only hit you.
Yeah, exactly.
What was it? I actually haven't seen The Hobbit in years.
The Hobbit.
It's been way too long.
I can watch the second and the last movie again. The first movie, for some reason, like it has no rewatchability for me.
Oh, see, I'm the opposite. I like 1 and 2, and then 3 is just...
Well, okay, 3 runs way too long. I just like to watch it end.
It's just literally 3 hours of combat.
Like that's quite literally it. Like the Battle of the Five Armies is not an exaggeration. It's just a non-stop battle.
A war for
like,
3 hours.
They're actually just showing you like the full war, like no breaks, no cuts.
That's
it's just
basically
like,
what they did.
the camera propped up on a rock and just like looking down.
The reason why I don't like the first one is because I get so antsy just waiting for him to actually start the damn journey.
Yeah, but I like the happiness of the calm.
Yeah,
calm journey before the storm.
I feel you there.
Then the music's nice. Like, oh, it's a nice little adventure. Oh, some small dangers here and there.
Joke's on you. Actually, okay, I take that back. Well, no. In terms of rank, I still would go like 2, 3, 1. But there's not a big discrepancy between them.
Yeah, they're all pretty close, but I'd go 1, 2, 3.
And they're all behemoths in terms of runtime as well.
Yeah, they're long films for sure.
Well, that was like back when you could get away with putting a movie like over 2 hours. Now if you go 2 hours...
Battle of the Five Armies was like 45... Was it like 5 years ago? 6 maybe?
Yeah, it was 2014 maybe?
Probably. But you're right though. I feel like movies, like, it's harder to get away with just like...
Yeah, I feel like in the past 4 years, like if you put a movie over 2 hours, anybody that... Like, any moviegoer's like, I'm not watching that. That's like too much of a waste of time.
Last Jedi, it was like 3 hours.
Yeah. But that's like, Blade Runner was like 2 hours and 45 minutes, but I was... Like,
I was okay with Blade Runner.
Yeah, I was around for all of it.
Just because I felt like the scenes changed enough and were so dynamic, it was just like a new thing every time.
And what about what I said about the plot, too? It's just super easy to follow.
Yeah.
It's satisfying.
Well, that's a good thing, actually. There's a lot of movies that I feel like are just way too long recently. I don't know, maybe it's my tolerance for just, like, sitting in a movie theater starting to go down, just because of how often I've been seeing movies lately, but, like, I felt like even Aquaman was too long.
Aquaman was too long.
If Aquaman was good, it wouldn't have been too long.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think the length isn't really what's mattering. It's more people are trying to get super creative with the plots, and then the average moviegoer not going to understand what's going on or catch everything that they want you to catch, and then they come out and they're like, movie shit.
Well, that's the thing. If I'm sitting there for 2 hours plus, or even like an hour and 40 minutes, I would prefer if it was just I don't want it to be like a nonstop whatever. I just want the plot to not be forced, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I always feel like it's weird where, like, say a movie, it's an action movie, and it's like 2 hours. You can almost tell that they're saving all the budget for all the fighting that's going to happen in the last hour.
Transitioning from favorites, do you have any movies that you hate or that you regret seeing?
Ooh, okay.
Because I got a great one off the bat.
All right, give me some time to think.
You saw it.
I did.
I can't remember the name of the movie, but it's the dude that like goes to work for. He becomes like a telemarketer, and he has to.
Sorry to bother you.
Sorry to bother you.
Sorry to bother you.
Have you seen it, Joe?
I haven't seen it, but I heard from you guys.
Never see it.
Okay.
Because it's just a normal movie. It's like, alright, it's cool, it's clever, and then it just fucking, like, new movie for the last 30 minutes.
Wow.
No ass reason. Just flips the fucking script and does the weirdest shit humanly possible.
Okay. So, to our listeners,
you don't gotta get that close.
I need you guys to actually go and watch this movie to feel my pain. It is a very trippy movie. It's the best, worst movie you'll ever watch.
But here's the thing. Because it's not a movie you can watch and get high and it'll make it okay.
No, I feel like
watch it while you're high, it will fuck you
I feel
up.
like if I watched that when I was high, I would probably not come out of my room for like 2 weeks.
Well, yeah, because like you watch regular movies when you're high, and then something trippy happens, and you can't comprehend it. You're like,
exactly.
what's going on?
So
is this normal?
For this specific movie, sorry to bother you,
Can we spoil it? It's been out for years.
I would say no. It's only been out for like 6 months.
No,
it came out
like 2 years.
It came out back in the summer.
No, it didn't.
I think it came out last year.
Yeah, because I watched it in summer.
It came out last year.
It came out in theaters when I was in New York.
Okay, you're right. 2018.
Yeah. So, boom! I'm sorry! So our listeners, watch the movie, and when I say it's trippy and it's crazy, right? I don't mean it's like a horror movie or anything. It's just that the plot is that wackadoodle. Watch it.
I have a movie as well.
It's also rated R, so I don't know.
Good fucking. It's so fucking weird. Just watch it. Let me know what you think.
You will see a penis.
You will see a lot of penis. Transition. Fuck that, Jordan. What do you got?
So this worst movie that I saw. It's not the worst movie, but it was a bad decision to watch it high. Mm-hmm. But I saw The Favorite.
Which one's that?
So I'll give a small description. Yeah. It's basically two women battling to be the favorite towards the Queen of England. Mm-hmm. If that makes sense. Oh. But she's like, I don't know if she's the Queen of England, but the Queen is like a fucking baby. She's like mentally
incapacitated.
Like she's a child. She's basically spoiled her whole life.
Mm-hmm.
Like for reference, she had a guy feeding her like some green, disgusting ass cake. And she was just like shoveling it into her gullet. And then she would go, oh, oh, oh. And then one dude comes out Mach 6 from behind her with a fucking empty ass bucket and she ukes in it. Ugh. Like she just throws it all up. And then the cake guy comes back and she shoves more cake in her mouth.
Jesus.
Yeah, like that's how messed up the movie was. And like all they're doing is just, oh, let me get you this, let me get you this. Or the lesbo kiss each other. And the Queen loves it. And she's like, you're the favorite now. Oh yeah. And then the other chick comes out, which is Emma Stone. And then she does the same thing. And you're the favorite now.
Jeez.
Yeah, no, it was fucked.
Because that movie's nominated for a Grammy or an Oscar.
Like I said, it wasn't the worst movie, but it was something that I should not have been high watching. Because I was not mentally ready or understood. Because me and my friend walked into the theater and it was actually like 100% old people. And I'm sitting there like high as a kite. I'm like, can't wait to get into this movie.
Yes. Let's fucking do it, baby.
It's about to be lit.
Yeah.
So much cool stuff I'm about to see.
Jeez. One of the worst movies I've definitely seen is that Jason Bourne movie that had Hawkeye in it instead of Matt Damon.
I like how everyone just refers to him as Hawkeye, not his actual name.
Yo, Steven, can you get on that?
Steven's our resource guy.
But realistically, though, it was like the plot was so weird. The plot was like, you can't take away my drugs.
Oh, I watched that one.
Yeah.
Where he starts out in the cold, right?
Yeah.
The cold wilderness. Yes. Dude.
Like, you can't take away my drugs, so I will kill you if you take away my drugs.
Jeremy Renner.
All right, so Hawkeye's name is Jeremy Renner. And, Jeremy Renner stars in a Jason Bourne movie. I think it was called Jason Bourne, without Jason Bourne in it.
Ultimatum, or something like that.
Something like that. And basically,
it might not have been.
The plot is I'm probably close to yelling. The plot is that he's like a type of special agent that takes these drugs to do these crazy shit.
He needs them to survive.
Okay, yeah. He needs them to survive. They're like, you can't have your drugs anymore. And the whole movie is him going to get those drugs, basically. And it is absolutely horrible.
Okay, it was like the Bourne. There was like a Bourne company or something where they had a bunch of like killer agents that take the pills and get like, I don't know, super strong or aware. And then they shut down the program and killed everyone.
Yeah.
And I think he was like in training or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and they tried to kill him.
Yeah.
And then he's like, bet.
Well, that's the
I'm
thing.
in survival mode now.
Like, the only reason why I don't like the movie is because they were like, it's a Jason Bourne movie. Had nothing to do with the other three.
What do you mean, dude? He was on the bunk bed and he looked up and he saw the words Jason Bourne.
Wow.
There you go, Jason Bourne.
Like,
the movie.
It seems like they're like, all right, what do we call this movie? And they're like, well, it's like in the Jason Bourne universe, and like calling it Jason Bourne will get people to go and see it, right?
Peace and Jorn.
Peace and Jorn.
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. That movie, that one came out pretty recently, right? That was pretty good.
It wasn't bad, yeah. I love the meme that spawned from them, like,
Jesus Christ, it's Jesus Christ.
Didn't that scene not even make it into the movie, though?
That scene was not in the movie.
Yeah. It
Not
was
in
just
the
the
movie.
trailer.
Yeah.
It was so funny every time I heard it.
But that has to be like one of the god awful movies I've seen.
One movie we all saw that I thought was terrible, and I think we were high for it, but it was like the dude who was a double agent for he'd like fly to Mexico, get drugs, but he also worked for the government.
Oh,
Made?
American Made
yeah.
with
It was
Tom Cruise.
It
Yeah,
was so boring.
I thought it
Yeah.
was like interesting at first, but then when you realize like because it was based off a true story. And they weren't taking many liberties. Like there wasn't going to be much interesting shit happening.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
It
Like
wasn't
the
exciting.
action was him supposed to be like flying the drugs over.
Like, just don't think it was the movie for me. But then there was like a scene where his kid fucks up. I don't know if it's his kid.
No, it's his
no.
like it's his girlfriend's boyfriend that like.
His girlfriend's brother.
Yeah.
That's like retarded and can't keep his mouth shut or something like that.
Yeah, and then he's just like, "Oh, just put him in a car."
What? Am I not supposed to say retarded?
No,
Oh, okay.
it's banned on Twitch now.
Really?
Is it really?
Yeah, you can't say that on
Ready?
Twitch.
It's his girlfriend's brother that's mentally handicapped.
Oh, well, actually, I'm pretty sure he was.
No, he was. He
Yeah.
genuinely
No,
like.
he was definitely.
Okay,
I feel like he was just like 30, but still hung on 21. Though.
probably. But yeah, like Tom Cruise is like, "Here, I got you a car. Take it on a trip." And then the kid's like, "Boom, thanks, old man." And then he just blew the shit up. And then he's like, "Fuck that kid." And I'm like, "You don't have to fucking kill him."
No.
Well,
What?
no, because he was stealing his money or something, right?
No, he wasn't stealing his money. Like he found the money, but he didn't realize like it was linked to the whole drug trade thing. So when he told the people that were doing the drug thing, they're like, "Oh, we'll take care of him." So they rigged that car to explode, his car to explode when he was going to go get away.
Oh, you're right.
But Tom Cruise didn't realize that. Like he was getting him to leave town, so he was like, go, leave." And they get from the car. He's like, "Okay, I'm going."
and then it just
That's
blows up.
brutal, actually.
Yeah.
No, that movie just wasn't for us.
Wasn't American Made. I thought it was okay.
It,
I didn't.
Like for the first 40 minutes, I was into it.
it's like when one of the main montage scenes is the guy literally just throwing bags out of a plane,
Literally.
and that's it. And you're like, oh wow, that's so much money going out the window. Who cares?
Like, that's the high people are chasing, I guess. Like, I'm fucking broke, okay?
holy shit, he's drugs. Everyone's like,
Literally.
Gosh, is there any other really bad movies that are on the that you can think of?
I need a minute.
You didn't.
There, I want to classify bad movies as like bad movies that are bad movies that you don't see because you know they're bad movies.
That's true.
If that makes sense.
Okay.
Because like there's some pretty bad movies that like I'll watch so I can laugh at them and like and they're still not super fucking bad, like they're not unwatchable. But movies that try to be good and are just awful.
Oh, actually, you know what? I got two.
Oh yeah.
Justice League?
Dude, okay.
Perfect one.
I figured out only like 5 months ago that movie actually came out, bombed, and then went under the radar.
Yeah, it was in the podcast.
I
That's one of our
still can't
episodes.
get over that I didn't know that movie came out.
That movie was so fucking bad.
DC has a fetish of actually destroying planet Earth every single movie that they make and then repairing it for the next movie to completion.
No, they have a fetish with making every other movie shit.
Exactly.
Well, like, alright, the one scene in that movie that fucking I cannot stand is they're at, like, they find Superman at a monument and they, like, make a little loop around him with, it was like Aquaman, Wonder Woman, and then Cyborg. I like Teen Titans Cyborg, so every time I see, like, another Cyborg, I'm like, who the fuck is this?
Exactly,
Like,
dude.
it's gotta be a big dude. And then, I think Batman? I don't remember which Batman one this was. I think it was Ben Affleck.
Yeah, it's Ben
Yeah.
Affleck.
But they're, like, around him and they're like, oh, he's good, right? And then Henry Cavill's, like, flexing, like, frowning, and he's like, where am I?
And then he just went sicko mode on people, right?
He went sicko mode. Yeah, he just starts beating the shit out of everyone. But it's like in the middle of like a park basically,
Yeah.
and like cars are just driving by like nothing happened. So it literally just looks like people fucking LARPing, and it's so stupid. And then my other one is, have you ever seen Mother, the one with Jennifer Lawrence?
Oh, Is that the one where she's like a Russian?
No.
No.
No, that's the one I was literally.
Lady in the Red or whatever.
Red Sparrow.
Red Sparrow.
That
Thank you.
one was pretty weird.
Yeah.
That was whack.
I wanted to see it, but then I heard it was a little mediocre. But Mother is like, it's supposed to be like out of the Bible, and the husband's supposed to represent like God, and then she's supposed to be like Mary or something, and like they live in a house in the middle of the forest, and nothing happens. Literally nothing happens, and then like the last 30 minutes is like a bunch of people come over, and she's pregnant. She's like, "Oh, here's my baby," and then the husband delivers the baby, and spoiler alert, and then he puts the baby on like an altar, and then people start eating the fucking baby.
Jesus fuck.
What?
Yes, people like start like killing the child, like eating it and shit, and she's
Jesus.
like, "What the fuck?" Like she's hysterical, like flipping out, and then the husband's like, "Oh, don't worry, hon," and then like the house like burns down, and then it just like recreates, and then it's just like it's supposed to be like an endless cycle, and it just makes no fucking sense, and it's so stupid.
That's weird.
Jeez.
It was just like unnecessary. Like if it was a actual horror movie, or if it was like Hereditary, where it's like people are getting decapitated and shit, where it's like, okay, this makes sense in terms of the movie, but it was like, I don't think they're eating kids in the Bible. Not that I know of. Not that they're religious, but I don't think they're
Hereditary.
fucking...
Hereditary was a
That was-
crazy horror
that
film.
was so
That was a
fucking
good.
good.
That was a good movie.
I love Hereditary.
Holy moly!
Bet.
Alright, so I got
Bet.
Glass shit.
Glass
Mother
was shit.
Justice
Glass
League,
Shit.
shit.
Trying to think other movies that were shit.
I was thinking we could, for like 10 movies, try to explain them in 5 words. All 3 of
Oh,
us.
I like
Ooh,
that.
that's good.
like
yeah, you
that.
like that?
Do you want to do like, we could do the movies we named. Like,
Yeah, so far.
yeah.
Okay.
You want to start?
All right.
We start Baby Driver if you want.
Baby Driver.
Yeah, give me 5 words to describe Baby Driver.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Badass driving with music.
Is badass one word?
Badass driving with music.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I would take those.
That's good.
Bet.
All right.
That's good.
Yeah, hell
All
yeah.
right, Dan, describe Harry Potter in 5 words.
I thought we were gonna do each of us for a movie.
Yeah, we were.
Oh, for I
yeah,
have
each
to
movie.
describe
Yeah,
Baby Driver too. Like I haven't seen Baby
Yeah,
Driver.
if you haven't seen it, you don't
Okay,
have to.
yeah.
So Bobby
All right,
abstains.
so,
Alright, so what
Baby
am I getting?
Driver. Skrillex dropped the bass. Fuck.
Shit.
Bitch. Mute man gets the girl.
Hey, there you go.
Bobby. Harry Potter 5 words.
Harry Potter 5 words. Okay. Magic, kids, bad guy, chosen one.
Those are
Oh fuck.
chosen.
Wait. No, hold on. Sorry, give me a second. I think my brain just died.
I noticed.
All right, give me like 10 seconds.
Do you want someone else to? Because I think I got 5.
Okay, magic school. It always goes wrong.
Okay, yeah, that works. Magic school always goes wrong.
Yeah,
All right, that works.
yeah. There we go.
You said it. No, you said it.
Yeah. And also, you went magic school, and you only put up your thumb as if magic school is one word.
Yeah.
They're hyphenated.
I was sitting here. My dumbass was sitting here counting like with my fingers below my legs, so you couldn't see. I was like, magic school. It does not always work out.
Yeah. Well, because the first one, Bobby was like, chosen one as if chosen one's one word, and you're like, magic kids as if magic kids is one word. I was like,
I didn't understand the rules of the game.
under stairs, pretty comfy, dude.
There you go.
If you
That's
stayed
like the
under
first
stairs,
3.
you wouldn't have to do with all that shit. Anyway.
Do you see that theory that Harry Potter is just like all a hallucination in Harry's head from the carbon monoxide poisoning from living under the stairs?
Nope, but that's gonna ruin my childhood, so I'm gonna pretend you
Well,
didn't say it.
obviously it's false, but it's
No, I
just
know.
like,
Well,
but what if?
well, okay, it's not false because J.K. Rowling could be like, "Who's to say?"
I'm not having this
J.K.
discussion
Rowling's
right
been
now.
making some.
Yeah.
I'm not having this discussion right now.
Maybe Harry Potter's gay. Who's to say, baby?
Maybe he doesn't have a kid with a female.
Yeah. Who's to say Hermione was white? You know.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, we all know Asians with orange hair.
Dude, how are you even gonna like disrespect Emma Watson?
What? Emma-
Watson?
I
How you
fucking- I
disrespect
love
Emma
Emma
Watson
Watson.
like that, yo? That's
Uh,
ridiculous.
Jordan hit me with it.
Harry Potter. Scar versus bald dude.
Magic.
Soul.
I like that.
Because you went for like the first half of it, so I was trying to go the second half of the trilogy.
I always kind of like that. Like Voldemort's supposed to be this big bad villain, but every movie he just kind of fails to fuck over Hogwarts every time.
Like actually, he's like he's he who shall not be named, but he can't take down a bunch of first year wizards.
Yeah, and then like I like where he like randomly gets like in the last movie, he's got like 300 Death Eaters at his side. Like it's like where were these guys every other time?
A fucking massive army, and it's like you can't march on Hogwarts year 4 with that kind of shit.
Exactly.
When Harry Potter doesn't even know like Wingardium Leviosa.
Leviosa.
Leviosa, not Leviosa.
I got one. Dunkirk.
I love Dunkirk.
I love Dunkirk.
Hit
me with a sleepy head.
Expect a battle. Sleep instead.
That's so
Money
good.
Shot.
That was you. What's this? Like we went in a group. You and Tyler just passed out, which is fine because like it was boring for you guys. Like that's straight. But like I fucking love
the music
Dunkirk.
was so
the scoring
freaking
was
good.
So good.
I definitely went to it expecting something a lot different than what
well,
I...
You know when it's like a history movie and then you see in the tags based off a true story?
Yeah. Well, like, I read about it, Dunkirk, before I watched it. Like,
yeah, of course.
And I saw the numbers and the shit, and I was like, people are about to be getting picked off left and right, and I'm about to see loads of death.
Yeah.
And, I want to watch
JK
that kind of shit.
getting sniped at on the beach.
Never mind, like, there's just planes flying by. There's boats. It's a big-ass line.
Yeah.
We're trying to get off, showing us different ways. It was, like, overall, it was good, but I was expecting something different. That's why I slept.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I get
for
that.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
Where was Jack Sparrow, bro? Because they're like, we need ships to get off, and then like all the sailors were like, Jack Sparrow, or like David Hasselhoff with the SpongeBob movie, just like,
Jeez. Dunkirk, for people if you don't know, is a movie that basically highlights the evacuation of a beach back in World War II, where the vast majority of the French and English armies were getting pinned basically to the ocean by German forces, and it's like all of England's like, everyone get your boats, we're going to save them, and it's just a great evacuation story.
Yeah.
5 words to describe it.
Yeah.
Great music. Get off beach.
All right, that's good. That
was 5, right?
It's not as good as it gets.
Yeah, that was good.
You had to count it. I'm very proud. What's another movie?
I totally wasn't thinking of those for like the last 10 minutes or anything.
Give me Justice League, 5 words or less.
Erase. 2nd gen DC, please.
Yes, that's perfect. I think everyone can agree on that one. 5 words. Let me think.
I got 5.
Hit me.
I haven't seen it, but wait, it came out already?
That's good. Wait. Oh, it's 5. Sorry. I can't count. I'm dumb. I saw it in theaters, so fuck. Where'd my money go?
Alright, how would you describe Aquaman?
Fuck, I'm wet. Both characters. Jason Momoa was hot, and that other girl was hot.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I accept that. I accept that answer.
Backstory. More backstory. Water.
It was literally flashback the movie where he was like, I don't know what I'm doing. And then, like Jimmy Neutron brain blast goes in.
Brain blast?
Yeah, just like, I'm on the beach with Willem Dafoe.
Alright, we have to go on a slight tangent after your words.
Cliche, but it's good.
That's 4, I think.
Yeah, it's like a 6.5 out of 10 for me, which is like, I'd watch it, but I don't know if I could rewatch it.
I'd have to take a large gap of time before I rewatch it.
Yeah.
But
So you want to pop off?
yeah, slight tangent. Jimmy Neutron, right? Brain Blast.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Neutron, the movie. Have you ever seen it?
With like the egg dudes come back? Or they
The
take
egg
over
dudes,
Yes.
roller coasters, the
Oh.
roller coaster space army.
Yes.
Oh my god, that movie
It's
is
so
great.
freaking good with the
That
time.
movie and then like Jimmy Timmy Power Hour.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like I feel like I would not be here today without that. Like
Exactly.
that. Like I am like who I am because of those movies.
The Jimmy Timmy Power Hour.
Those 3 movies were just absolutely
Cinematic masterpieces.
cinematic masterpieces.
But it's weird because like I loved that movie as a kid, but like looking back on it,
It's whack.
no, not that. It's one of those movies where like, did it happen or did I just think of it?
Yeah.
So fortunately for everyone, I work in an elementary school, so I get to watch these movies all the time. Watched it like 2 weeks ago. Oh my god, it's still great. I was laughing like way more than the kids. I'm like, how are you guys? Because they, like I said, movies throw in references for like adults sometimes
Mhm.
Yeah.
to make it watchable.
Yeah.
Oh, they're good.
Really?
They're really good. Yeah.
Oh, that brings back good memories. I haven't even thought about that movie in
Yeah,
so
honestly.
long.
Yep.
Where they made their spaceships out of like roller coasters and shit.
So unrealistic because like if you watch it again you're just gonna see like a massive space army, no oxygen at all, they're just breathing space.
Oh,
And
wait.
you got like
Ferris wheel.
yeah, you got like 10-15 kids on one of those like swing sets, but it's attached to their fucking head instead, so they're just swinging by their neck.
Oh my god! What?
And then like they're in space traveling for like a week to get their parents back. And
I
then,
love
like,
that. That was the plot that their
Yeah.
parents got taken.
Yeah, and then fucking the guys in the swings attached to their neck. They're like, "Can we switch seats soon?" And then you got like Jimmy Neutron, the main character, in like a god spaceship just rolling through.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually hilarious. I'm so glad you brought that up. Oh, Jesus.
Give me 5 words to describe that movie.
Oh Jesus. Teach kids they need parents.
That's good. That's real good.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a moral.
let's see, 5 words. What the fucking fuckly fuck? I guess.
Brain Blast, Six Flags edition.
That's fire. Mom, Dad, I love you.
Yeah, there you go.
Get a little wholesome with it. What about you, Bobby?
It is real.
Oh my.
Who knew?
Who knew?
Fucking animal.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm not good at this game.
We'll do one more for your sake.
Alright, redemption time, baby.
I'll give you a...
Give me a goodie.
You had to do a classic. Look up like
Infinity War.
Oh, Infinity War. Actually, I can't do that in 5.
No, I got. I don't feel good, Mr. Stark.
I was gonna say something along the lines like Marvel doesn't have the balls to kill Spider-Man.
You won't kill Spidey.
We don't trade robot lives.
Cap.
I love Captain America. We don't trade lives. There's just like a million fucking people dying in
Actually,
the
I
background.
saw a really good thing on the internet the other day. So Cap was fine with Tony bringing that nuke into the freaking universe in the first Avengers. But, like, for this robot fuck that's not even a real person, he's like, we don't trade lives.
Yeah. Well, maybe he was like so confident that he was like, oh yeah, Tony's gonna live. He's got planned out.
It's not like Cap's going up there himself and throwing the nuke in there.
Yeah.
It's a nuke going. It's either exploding in
Well,
New
that's
York
true.
or it's going straight up
Yeah.
there.
Well, at
So
the same time, they didn't make Cap, like, the dad yet of the Avengers.
yeah,
like,
true.
or not even, like, the dad, the uncle that's around too much.
And Avengers 1, they were like fighting each other for it. Not fighting each other, but like arguing against each other.
Yeah.
Specifically,
Oh, yeah, because
Iron Man
that's that bullshit plot with freaking
with the staff.
Hawkeye just like,
Yep.
I'm bad!
Well, it's the only way they're gonna make him relevant. Well, he's gonna be relevant in Infinity War because now he's Raiden or whatever.
You're actually clowning if you think the
He's-
MCU is actually gonna make someone die.
He's about to kill people.
They show him fucking taking like a spear out of someone's back.
It's probably a robot.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah,
probably a
Marvel
robot.
doesn't kill people with Flash.
That's
Hello?
true. Oh, one movie.
DC though, that city, nuked.
Nuked. Oh, what do you mean? Next movie, they repaired it.
Yeah.
What's
What?
that? The Joker just hung someone off of a 50-story bridge? Bet.
Oh, that's another movie we didn't talk about. Was Dark Knight. That whole trilogy. So
Oh.
fucking good.
Such a great
Well,
movie.
I don't even like that. I do not consider that a DC movie.
Yeah,
that's
no.
that's
No,
a
it's
Christopher Nolan
just its
movie.
own fucking thing.
Yeah.
It
It's
has to be
just
something.
literally the trilogy. It's literally just too good. It's too good to.
I really hope the Joker movie is going to be good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think people. It's gonna go either really good or bad because they want to get creative with the Joker.
Yeah,
And
what's
people
his
want to
name?
follow
Joaquin
Heath
Phoenix.
Ledger's Joker, so it ends up good or bad.
Yeah.
I don't know if the tweet was real, but did you see Michael B. Jordan said he needed therapy after playing Killmonger?
Really?
I don't know if the tweet was real, but someone like retweeted it and sent back to him like this guy thinks he's playing, or this guy thinks he's Heath Ledger or some shit. And I really hope it was real, just because could you imagine, like, yeah, bro, Killmonger was such an intense role on me. I just need therapy after it.
I won the first trial by combat. No hardships at all.
Yeah.
I am contemplating suicide.
Yeah.
Every time I play this
Well,
character.
yeah, he's like, my character dad died in the movie. It's like,
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, I tried really hard to think from his way of like, all right, what could have happened in the making of this movie that would make that worthy? You know, like worth it.
yeah.
You know, saying that.
Well,
I don't really think there was.
Almost like Chadwick was just like bullying him on set, and just like every time he saw him, he was like, "What's up, pussy?"
You ain't the
I
Black
don't know.
Panther.
Maybe he's like a really intense method actor. So like that like douchey persona that Killmonger had, maybe like he like completely morphed himself into that character.
Yeah, maybe he had to like go to therapy to like reconstruct himself. Or
Yeah.
just, like, this is
So it wasn't like going up to his girlfriend and being like, "Sup, bitch."
But it's not like
Michael.
it's not like it's like that. You have the lines and the director tells you say them like you're doing this.
Well, I mean, people do method acting.
yeah,
like freaking what is it, Jared Leto?
Okay,
His whole
that-
thing with method acting for
that
Suicide
was
Squad was
stupid.
absolutely insane.
That was stupid.
I sent dead rats to the cast members. It's like, fuck you, guy.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
that.
that's weird.
You're just being a dick at that point. Like it's not method acting. You just don't like your coworkers.
Well, I mean, it is method acting, just really fucking extreme for no reason.
But the main movie that we forgot to mention for best movie was the Into the Spideyverse.
Into
Oh
the
my-
Spidey.
I don't know how I forgot that.
No, yeah, that it's
Well,
just
that's
because it
just 'cause
came out so recent, and
That's true.
it feels
Exactly.
like it feels kind of not fair to throw it as your favorite movie.
It's the only movie that I would go and see again in theaters.
I did go and see.
Well, I was
it
gonna
again.
say,
I
have
also
we
saw
all-
it again in theaters.
All right, so we all saw it twice in theaters. Yeah. Oh my god. Like I don't think. Yeah. It's 100% the best animated movie ever made. Like hands down, no
I
question.
agree.
I'd even like, in most cases, like that's a stretch, but like it's
Yeah.
not though. Like especially in this movie, it's
Oh, of course.
fucking insane.
Of course.
It's
Like,
so good.
I can't like. I've watched it. No, I've only watched it twice. I was gonna say 3, but I'm a liar. But both times I've watched it, I didn't see like any real flaws in the movie.
No,
Yeah.
it's just such a great movie. In the scene where he, like starts mastering his powers, and he just like spray paints the suit, and
Yep.
he jumps off there.
Yeah.
That still to me is such a mind blowing scene.
The character development
Go see Spideyverse.
so good. Character development so good. The plot so good. They had ways to mix in like
The voice acting
family
was great.
conflict and like the actual conflict.
Yeah.
The boss, the Fitz
Kingpin?
or
Alex.
Kingpin. Alex.
Wilson Fisk, he was so good.
The
Yeah.
voice acting was also great.
Oh yeah.
Great.
And
Kingpin's voice acting I love.
And they incorporated so many Spider comics in just
Yeah.
like one movie. It's
Mm.
it's great.
And it was also perfect because they made the soundtrack like perfect for the movie.
Oh.
So modern and like
Yeah, that's
Diverse,
the thing. It was
yeah.
modern. It genuinely
modern
was
and
modern.
diverse.
So you had like
Modern without being cringy.
Yeah, I'd say like Black Panther, they tried it, but Spider-Verse
What are those?
just did it right.
Well,
Like, making a diverse...
For Black Panther, like, it was really fucking good. Like, soundtrack's so good. But it was also, like, one of those things where, like, it felt like they just, like, they made the music to fit the race more than, like, the kind of setting kind of deal.
And I think part of it was that it was only Kendrick.
Yeah.
They just outsourced everything. They're like, here, make a song that'll do this.
Mm-hmm.
But you're only limited to Kendrick when you sign Kendrick for a whole album. So
yeah, like regardless, still a really good movie, Black Panther.
Yeah,
for, like for Spider-Verse, because like it fits so well for Miles. Like it was like it sounded like an album that was like perfect for him.
Exactly,
and it fits so well.
Mm.
Also the like the opening scene where he's singing Sunflower and like it cuts in. I'm like, oh, it's so good.
I like that he like doesn't even like sing the lyrics. They're like the
yeah,
like because I feel you every time I hear that song. I don't know the lyrics, so I just do the same thing. I do the same thing.
I know the lyrics by heart, but like I still like the yeah, literally, and then I just devolve.
His roommate was hilarious. Like when he came in listening to that song, he was like, I forgot what it was. But it was modern.
Yeah.
See, that's
what the guy was listening to.
I like that. Modern without being cringy.
Yeah, that was really fucking good.
Great film. Great film.
The only other like animated movie that I really liked, but it's just entirely based off nostalgia, was Spirited Away. That's because I saw it. Huh?
How to Train Your Dragon.
How to Train Your Dragons are very good.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I fucking love those movies.
Really good.
I love those movies, and I don't know why.
So good. His soundtrack is probably the main reason why I love it, dude.
I don't know why.
The Viking.
When's the third one coming out? Because we're seeing that
soon, very soon. I think it's like a couple weeks at least.
Oh,
it's
really?
February, yeah.
I'll bet.
Oh, yeah, March and April for movies is going to be insane.
Detective Pikachu.
Yeah. Well, okay. Before that, like one little thing for How to Train Your Dragon is they made. I don't even know the main character's name, but he looks exactly. Hiccup.
Yeah.
He looks the dragon.
No.
Oh, the dude?
Yeah, Toothless is the dragon.
Okay. Yeah, he looks exactly like John Krasinski. And
like
it really bothers me.
The grown-up version?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's got the beard.
I think that's only just like a fast-forward thing because it's the end of the movie, so it'll probably be at the very end. But yeah, it was weird seeing him like all grown up. I was like, oh shit.
I was like, all right, John, chill. But yeah, speaking of movies coming up, what are we going to see is the real question. Let me pull up a little...
We're easily seeing Detective Pikachu. We're seeing Endgame. We're seeing Alita.
We'll see
Endgame.
next week.
Detective Pikachu.
We will not be seeing Happy Death Day 2.
Captain Marvel.
Oh yeah, Captain Marvel. What's it called? Endgame.
Shazam.
Shazam looks alright.
I just gotta see it to see it.
The trailer came out way too quick and the hype died out.
Yeah, 100%.
Came out super long ago, and I think they're trying to revitalize hype in it.
Oh, comes out the 22nd, How to Train Your Dragon.
Bet.
Are we going to see it?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I am, even if I'm in by myself in the theaters.
Alright, I respect that. Yeah, Captain Marvel.
You can watch that one, Hi Bobby, because that one's like animated, bunch of cool shit. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see. Any other ones? I saw a trailer for Us.
I want to see that.
The Jordan Peele movie.
Yeah, I want to see that.
That looks really fucking good.
Jordan Peele.
Yeah, he's really come out.
Who knew? He's smart.
Shazam, maybe. Pet Sematary. I know you don't like scary movies.
I might be able to get myself to see that. I might have to get myself up there like I did for It.
I'm scared of that one.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be like funny. Or that one's not going to be funny.
No,
like
that was just going to be scary.
That was just going to be fucked.
I'll bring like a scarf to tie around my head or something. Like to like cover my eyes.
I respect that. Missing Link. Every time we go to the theater, I get it. There's an ad for that one.
Missing Link?
Yeah. He's a Yeti, and he's like, I gotta go find my other Yeti friends.
Oh, damn. I never even heard of that.
Yeah. Endgame. There. Detective Pikachu comes out in May.
And that's on pile.
Game of Thrones. That comes back in April.
Game of Thrones coming.
Very excited for that. Very, sad that that's over. Or it's gonna be over, but I feel like it kind of needs to end at this point.
Yeah. And it's not like it's going to officially end. They're definitely going to be doing spin-offs and stuff.
Oh, of course, they have to.
Yeah. There's no way it's like Harry Potter. You can't just fucking end it.
The one thing I'm worried about though for the last season is that they I hope they don't do it in arcs. Like I hope they don't do like the first 2 episodes
are like certain characters.
Yes.
You want it to be all everything,
yeah,
and then it all wraps up.
Yeah, I don't want it to be like first 2 episodes like big shit happens, people die, episode of like recovery and shit like that, and then like saying like, hey, this is what happened, and then these are the last episodes. Like I want it to keep flowing.
Well, if it's going to be like the 2-hour movies or 2-hour episodes per episode? No, it's an hour.
I think first 3 episodes or first 2 episodes are 60, and then the last 4 are 80.
Okay.
Since we'll have it documented, you want to put money on who you think's gonna die? Daenerys dies. I call it Daenerys dying.
I think most people are gonna die.
Okay, here's my thing. I feel like it's not gonna be like Game of Thrones that we've seen before.
You think it's gonna have a happy ending? Is that what you're saying?
No. I mean, like, I feel like there'll be a lot more drama, but I don't feel like a lot of like the wow factor will come from people dying, like main characters dying anymore.
See, I think what's gonna happen is they're literally just gonna roll over the North. The entire North's dead.
Yeah.
They're gonna come south, and like these are gonna be through like this is probably like episode 5 by now if they're at the south.
Yeah.
And then it's probably gonna be decided at the like King's Landing, I'd assume.
I'm honestly okay, so since this is documented, what I'm gonna guess happens is like, so when the North is retreating with Daenerys from the North, Cersei's just gonna come and just shove her fist right into the North. So it's just gonna be the North about to get sandwiched by the White Walkers in the South.
You think so?
And then either like someone's and then Cersei dies, and then they go back to King's Landing, and that's where the fight happens. But I really feel like they're gonna get the North at least at first is gonna get sandwiched.
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious that overall the North's gonna be fucked.
Like, there's no way. I don't foresee like a Cersei and Daenerys fucking hand in hand kumbaya shit. Like, this is who we gotta go up against.
Yeah, I think either one of them is dying.
Yeah.
Happy ending would be Daenerys on it with Jon Snow, obviously.
Yeah.
But
what if Jon Snow...
with their fucking family, right? And they just found that out.
They're
gonna find it out.
We technically did, but
well, I wonder if Bran's actually gonna tell them though.
He is. He's been trying to tell them.
Yeah,
he hasn't had the chance. He's like, I need to talk to John, like, to tell him his identity, not to tell him that he's fucking his family.
He's fucking his aunt.
Well, that's kind of like another thing. Like, I really don't think like a lot of the main like a lot of them aren't really expendable except for, say, like Sansa.
So that sounds expendable.
Because
Arya's kind of...
Well, no, like her whole no one thing. She'll probably be one character that will live to the end, unless it's fighting a White Walker.
I think Arya kills an actual White Walker,
like one of the
the ones that Sam did.
Yeah, like the Ice White Walker type.
Yeah.
I see that. I feel like if like my theory of them getting sandwiched is a thing, Arya might just go in assassin mode, Cersei, and then maybe like Jaime will. I feel like the main conflict in the first few episodes is going to be what Jaime does. Because it left off of him saying, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, just, fuck you, I'm out.
Yeah.
Well, he was out. He was out of King's Landing at the end of the season. Like, he was on his horse going towards, I think, Winterfell.
So, I feel like that's where a lot of the conflict's going to come from.
What do you...
we'll have to see.
What do you think the chances are White Walkers roll over everything and that's the ending?
Decent, honestly. The way Game of Thrones goes... I wouldn't be surprised if they just say fuck you. And
I put it like a 30-70.
Well, the one thing is, like, for certain, is George R. R. Martin told the producers how he wants the series to end.
Okay.
Like,
so
that...
why doesn't he just write the fucking books instead?
Yeah.
Well, he's like, oh, you guys are doing it for me.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of like the thing, though. Like, so if he's gone enough to say, like, you know, this is how it ends, I can picture... I don't picture it being the White Walker steamrolling. Like,
yeah.
I feel like that would be too, like, not anticlimactic, but
No, it just,
actually no.
No, I mean it would be just shitty.
Do you think George R.R. Martin would do something predictable like having Cersei or Daenerys on the throne at the end?
Well, what I'm thinking, like, maybe what if like the White Walkers like bulldoze like Westeros and they have to go to Estos?
Maybe. Well, like
It's a possibility.
the only way I could see it, like if White Walkers steamroll, is if like the season, not the whole season, but like a couple episodes are dedicated to like giving them like an actual backstory, and it's like, oh, this White Walker is actually like a previous main character that died.
Well, kind of like I
them
kind
are
of agree
fucking-
with that. It's just I feel like it would almost be too easy
Well, it would be too easy.
because the White Walkers are already shown to be so fucking dominant, right?
Yeah.
So that obviously means that they have the ability to steamroll. So that'd be kind of that'd be like too easy for if they're almost. So if they go on to if they march on Winterfell, and that gets steamrolled, like what's slowing? There shouldn't be anything slowing them down.
It's not like they are overall slow. Like their whole army is slow.
Yeah.
But not that slow. I mean, they just took down the wall.
Well, like in the grand scheme of things, it takes like 2 months to ride from Winterfell to King's Landing,
Yeah.
Unless you're Gendry.
unless you're Gendry.
No, I just hope something interesting. Like like I said, I just really don't want them to do like arcs. I'd rather just have it be one flowy bit.
Yeah, I mean,
agree.
if they ended up in Essos, like you say, I think people would expect a follow-up series.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I think like HBO would probably
with
do that.
same actors. You think so?
No, it could not even be like a same actors thing. They could be like, and then this is 50 years in the future where they try and like where they go and reclaim.
Yeah, I think they're going in the past for the spin-offs.
Well, they could be like unannounced ones. Like the next one is starring like
Chris Evans.
the kids of so and so.
yeah,
I don't know. There's a lot of directions they go. I guess
There
that's the fun part about it. You really don't know.
Yeah.
because like there's some pretty lit stuff in the past, like the Duncan Egg.
Mhm.
That guy.
Yeah.
He has a fuck ton of like stories where he just
Mhm.
annihilates everyone, and
Mhm.
then there's the it's the battle with the dragons, like the last rebellion, like
Oh
King
yeah.
Rob's rebellion. They could definitely do a series on that.
Yeah.
Of course, even if it's only like 4 or 5 episodes,
Mhm.
I'd be happy.
That'd be like a nice ass fucking rebellion.
Sure. Yeah, we can wrap it up if you want. If you want to take us home.
Yeah, we're a little tangenty. How
Yeah.
long we got?
We got like an hour 25.
Liddy like a titty. Let's see how much is usable. Alright, folks, that's been the Frying Pan Podcast. We have had a guest on. His name has been Jordan Thurston. Thank you for coming.
Hey, thanks for having me. This is
Appreciate
great.
it.
Hope I
Didn't shit the bed.
Yeah, of course. You did great. And as always, we have social media. We're on Twitter, on Instagram. The handle is the Frying Pan Pod. Follow us over on there. We tweet out now. We made our first post on Instagram or something like that the other day.
Second.
So,
Thank you, Jordan.
give us a like, give us a follow, let us know. We also have an email, which is inthepanpodcast@gmail.com. You can send us over any business inquiries or comments there. Like you said, even if you just want to talk, hey, we're there. And you're either listening on Podbean, Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, or YouTube. So if you're on any of those avenues, feel free to give us a like, a comment, give us a star rating. Anything is appreciated. Criticism, as always, anything that helps. We do this to get better. So for the final time, this has been the Frying Pan Podcast with our guest, Jordan Thurston. Thank you for coming. We appreciate it.
Literally.
Hey, no problem. I appreciate it as well. Sub to my YouTube.
Oh, yeah, little plug for the guy,
Spice Lord.
youtube.com/SpiceLordJJ.
Link in the description.
Link in
I
the description.
Upload inconsistently, and I don't upload good stuff. Sub.
There it is.
No better way to sell yourself.
Alright, guys. See you next week, where hopefully I do have a voice. And thank you for bearing with this pre-recorded episode. Have a good one, folks.
Bye.